Hi Team Figs, my name is Carrie Goebel and I am a physician assistant. I was born and raised in Southern California and went to school here and now work at an orthopedic practice in Santa Monica where I've been a PA for the last 8 years. Why I chose healthcare? Let's see. I have always been a natural caregiver. I come from a long line of medicine. My mom is a trauma nurse, my dad a dentist. And I think the profession was just the right level of responsibility and autonomy, but still being part of a team where I have a wonderful physician I work with and can spend a lot of my time with my patient encounters educating people, which makes a big difference for them to understand why X, Y, and Z is happening to them and how to be more compliant with the recommendations we give. With the start of COVID, we opened an orthopedic urgent care, which was really helpful because people know they're hurt and want to be seen and oftentimes are a little reluctant to go to ERs because of COVID and other, concern for infection. And here we are as an urgent care able to treat them and take care of their needs by bypassing that middleman of having to go to the ER, which proved to be very effective, and patient satisfaction was really high with that. How am I changing the world? Inside medicine, I mentor a lot of pre-PA students. I've probably had about 20 or 30 that have come through in the last 8 years that I try to give patient experience and patient encounter hours with and kind of help them see why they want to become a PA or why they want to enter the medical profession. And not everyone has, and I think it's a wonderful thing to show someone who's questioning their future, whether they, what their path is and what it looks like in the day-to-day world before they embark on this journey, because not everyone is cut out for it. And those who are really need to know why they're soul searching and why they're going into this profession before they take on the student loans and commit to the schooling that they need to do. Outside of that, I sit on the board for this organization called Row LA, which gets high school girls into rowing and gets them off the streets and off of their paths, which may not always be headed in the best direction. There's an academic component to this as well. So we really mentor these girls and get them into college, not always on a rowing scholarship, but just helping them. A lot of them are first generation to go to college, which is also wonderful to see. I have pulled a few aside who have been interested in medicine and have mentored them specifically along the way, which has been very rewarding. So why would I be a lucky recipient of this scholarship? I was one of the few who signed up for the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program out of PA school, and 7 years into the program, they recalculated my hours and only gave me credit for 3.5 years of payment. So at 8 years out of PA school, I owe more now than I did when I first graduated, and my payments are only going up. So I recently refinanced and went with a private lender, and it's been a big game changer for me, but it was eye-opening as well to that whole program. So in addition to that, my husband and I are expecting our first baby girl in February, and it would be lovely to have some of my student loans paid down before she comes. So what inspires or motivates me? I think my favorite patients are those that are the young old, which I consider those that are active and wanting to get back to their normal lifestyles and their normal routines. Most of these are geriatric patients that are just very active and have whatever talent, hobby, whatever keeps them moving to look forward to going back to, and that's pretty inspiring. If I have one piece of advice, I think the answer would be to continue to work out through life stresses. Someone gave me that advice before PA school, and it was really the best advice I had because it gave me my routine and gave me my outlet for stress, anxiousness, all of that. I could go on and on, but I really appreciate your considering my application and look forward to more days in scrubs. Thank you.